here to change your life.
Hi, my name's Leon, and I'm a White Tiger qigong instructor. So what you can see here is repeated throughout the world. Sat on the couch, watching TV, checking out what's going on, your social media platforms. All the while, maybe thinking, I could maybe do with being a little bit healthier. Or I could perhaps do with doing a little bit more exercise. And for many of us, that is correct. However, there are a lot of us out there that also make excuses for why they can't get up off the couch. Now, I'm a White Tiger qigong instructor, but I'm also a physiotherapist and a personal trainer. So I've had quite a lot of experience of coming across people and the excuses that they use for not getting up off the couch, such as, I'm not fit enough to go to a class. Once I get fitter, then I'll go to the class. Or I don't have time. I don't have time to make the commitments. I don't have the clothes to go to the gym. What would I wear? The list goes on and on and on. And for some, it's valid. But what if I tell you, you can get fitter, stronger, more mobile, more flexible, right in your own home, right in front of your couch. So if that excites you, why not jump up with me and I can show you through the power of qigong how you can get fitter in your very own home. So you measure out 1 foot's distance from the other, and that's going to bring your feet between hip to shoulder width apart. Soft bend in the knees. Moving backwards and forwards through the pelvis like it's a bowl of water and you're tipping water out of the front and the back. Then you find the center. See if you can grow an extra inch through the spine. Relaxing the arms by the side of the body, hands as if they're holding onto imaginary footballs. And breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Nice big belly breaths. Allowing the body to expand on your inhalation. And then it just relaxes on your exhalation. So now I've moved into the shake. And the shake, I feel, is a very underused exercise modality. It's a beautiful way of releasing tension from the body, but not just tension, negative emotion, stress. Just allow it to drip out of your body down into the earth. The earth, Mother Nature, loves negative energy. So feed her. Let that energy just drop off the body down into the earth. On a physiological basis, what else it's really good for is the fact of we can hold tension in our body for so long that in certain areas we can't even feel anymore. We lose sensation in those areas. So this is a great way of bringing awareness to different areas of the body that you can't normally feel. So shake and take your attention to different parts of the body. Here I'm shaking out the hands. If you've been at a computer all day typing, this is a nice way of releasing tension from the wrists and the forearms, the hands. You can shake out the legs as well. Good, just letting the knees and the feet and the toes be nice and loose. And we can all shake in different ways. We've got our own ways of shaking, so you find your own unique style here. I'm going into lifting my heels to make it a little bit more dynamic. It's going to build a little bit more fire, a little bit more yang energy in the body. And again, we want to think about releasing the tension that we might hold in the face as well. We often forget about the face. We can have a tight jaw. And we just want to let everything be loose, nice and relaxed. So here I'm taking it into a slightly more dynamic version. So I'm going into little jumps here. And this will build a lot of fire, a lot of energy. But again, we are warming up. So if it feels good to do so, jump. So we come to a pause and we bring the hands in front of the dantian, which are 2 fingers below the belly button. And you may feel a little resonance between the palms. We step out with the left foot wider than shoulder width. We're going to go into rolling the ball, relatively flat back. And the hips and the shoulders move from side to side as our hands roll around the outside of our energy ball. There shouldn't be any pain in the hips or the shoulders or anywhere in the body here. We might take the ball over towards the right foot. And then we'll take it over to the left foot. Back to center. And we'll keep rolling the ball as we stand up until you come up to an upright position. Bringing the left foot back in. And we're going to move into rolling the shoulders. So it's one shoulder after the other. And the reason we do this is because as human beings, a couple of areas we hold a lot of tension is one is in the neck, but two is in the shoulders. Specifically the muscles that sit between the shoulder, what we call the glenohumeral joint, and the neck, which are your upper fibers of trapezius. They can get very tight. So this is a way of releasing some of the tension in the shoulders. So we roll the shoulders forwards for about 30 seconds, and then we'll roll them backwards for about 30 seconds. One then the other. And if you do find you have chronically tight shoulders, this can actually be a little bit uncomfortable. But it is a beautiful way of releasing that tension in the shoulders. We'll pause there, and next I'm going to move to the side so you can see this movement better, but we're going to go into something called dragon head to release tension in the neck. So we drop the chin to the chest, take the chin forwards, up, draw it back in, and then down again. Forwards, up, back, down, forwards, up, back, down. This is a great way of creating length through those cervical spine, that's your neck musculature, and for creating a little bit of mobility within the neck. So now we'll go the other way. So we go up, forwards, down, and back. Up, forwards, down, and back. Up, forwards, down, and back. Wonderful. Once more. Oh, snuck another one in there. And turning back to the front. And here we're going to move through Heavenly Pillar number 2. So we're working on rotation through the spine here, but also through the shoulders. So as we breathe out, as we rotate, we turn the palms outwards, rotating from the shoulders, and then everything rotates in as we breathe in and come back to the midline. And Heavenly Pillar number 4, these are rotations of the neck, keeping the eyes open to maintain your balance, slowly rotating with the neck, mindfully, clicking, clunking, little noises, which we as a physios call crepitus. It's very common, and as long as it's not painful, it's okay. So let's reverse the circle, going the other way, slowly maximizing that range of movement through the neck, releasing tension in a perennially tight area for human beings. So shaking it out. So now we're going to start to work with the upper body portion of a movement called the dragon. So this is making a chi ball. And then we'll make a chi ball on the other side just to show the shape. Good, and then we'll relax the arms down. So to start the upper body part of the movement, we raise the hands up on an inhalation and they drop on an exhalation. And then we'll make a chi ball. Right hand at your heart level, left hand at your lower dantian. And we're going to work with movement and the breath. So we're going to condense the chi ball as we breathe out. Expand the chi ball as we breathe in. Breathing out to condense. Breathing in to expand. Excellent. We'll do that 3 times. And then we'll rotate around to the right Right hand is at shoulder height level, palm up. And the left palm, which is just out of shot, is also facing up towards the sky. Here we're pushing the energy away, and we'll come to make the chi ball on the other side. So again, let's work with the breath. Breathing in to prepare, breathing out, condense the chi ball. Breathing in, expand. Out to condense. In to expand. Excellent. And then we're going to rotate out towards the right here. Both palms facing up towards the sky. And the key to this movement is that you relax into the posture. If you're really trying to muscle it, you'll stiffen up and tighten up, and you'll reduce your ability to rotate. Again, let's work with our breath. So one of the keys of qigong is that we link movement with breath, with our intent, with our mind. Excellent, pushing the energy away, and then we'll come back to make the chi ball on the other side. Final side, working with the breath. Condense, expand the chi ball. Condense, expand the chi ball. Rotating out towards the right. And coming back to center. Arms come down. We'll take a nice deep inhalation, raising the arms up above the head. And then we exhale, pushing the energy down through our center channel. And we'll relax back into Wu Chi. Ready position. And shake it out. So the next thing we'll do is we'll work with the lower body portion of the dragon. And this is taking us through two movements called Mabu, horse riding stance, and Gongbo. So feet are wide, 45-degree angle, and we sit down into a squat. This is the Gongbu stance. Anyone who's done martial artists, this is a very, very common stance. Both, in fact. Good. And we're looking to keep good axial stability, which is the length of the spine from ground or earth to the heaven. So we're not particularly leaning forwards here. We're just trying to keep that nice straight spine from ground to the heavens. And we're also trying to reduce that bobbing between the movements. So we ideally stay on roughly one level. So we're not standing up in between the poses to come back down. There may be a tiny bit of drift, and that's allowed, but we're not standing up to come back into the posture. Back into our Wu Chi. Taking a deep breath in to regulate the breath. And we relax here. Excellent. So what I'll do here is I'll go through the full dragon form, which works with the kidneys and is emotionally about turning fear into courage and confidence. So just watch and enjoy the dragon form, and then you can take part next time. Compressing the chi ball and taking it out to the side. Good, relaxing into the posture. Pushing the energy away and coming back to making the chi ball as we step in. So we'll talk about the breath on this portion. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. And there's a pause in the breath here. And then here we're breathing out. Breathing in to come back to our stance. And just breathing as normal here. Good. Deep inhalation. Exhalation. So the rotational movement of the dragon is squeezing out the toxins from the kidneys. And we're activating through the kidney meridians, which carry chi through the body. So join me now on the dragon. We'll do it together. So breathing in and breathing out. We'll make a chi ball. Right hand at the top, left hand at the bottom. Stepping out with the left leg. Exhaling as we compress the chi ball. Inhale as we flow into the posture. Breath hold here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Moving to the other side. Dropping down into the marble, the horse stance, transferring into gong ball, and really relaxing the body as we rotate. Back to our horse stance. And back into holding the chi ball. We are going to go one more time to either side. Regulating your heart rate, regulating your breath. Breathing in a calm manner. Exhale. Inhale. Breath hold here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale to relax into the stance. Regulating your breath. Final side. So with these lowered postures, we're really building strength in the lower legs as we build mobility and flexibility in the upper body. Inhalation, deep inhalation, and we exhale. Excellent. Standing in our Wu Chi stance. Deep inhalations through the nose and exhalations through the nose. So we're bringing our hands to our kidneys to bring our intention and our awareness to the kidneys. And we're going to work with the healing colors and the healing sounds. So the healing color for the kidneys is a dark, dark blue, a dark, resonant, vibrant blue. So on your inhalation, you'll breathe this dark blue in through the nose, down through the hands and into the kidneys. And on your exhalation, you will breathe out any impurities. So you breathe in that dark, resonant, vibrant blue, and you breathe out any impurities. And we'll keep that breath going. Nice deep breaths. Really seeing the kidneys and then possibly even your whole body take on that dark blue resonant color. Now we'll start to work with the healing sound, and the healing sound is chui. So we'll take a deep breath in And chui. Take another deep inhalation. Chui. Once more. Chui. And we'll just relax, feeling that vibrancy within the kidneys and maybe your entire body. Here, we're going to breathe in courage into the kidneys. Breathing courage and confidence into that kidney region. And we'll breathe out and release to the earth any remaining fear or lack of confidence down towards the earth. So I want to thank you for sharing this practice with me from couch to confidence. I hope you felt the benefits, and I look forward to seeing you here again soon.